for it. McElroy is trying to get back at him, but the South African has time to celebrate. What a win! Lythe Pillay of South Africa has run the race of his life, 45.28. What a performance. A lifetime best by more than a quarter of a second. He cannot believe it.
South African sprinter Lythe Pillay was stunned when he saw his split on the second leg of the men's 4x400 metres final at the World Athletics Relays in Gaborone last week. And he wasn't alone.
But Michael Johnson is going away from this field he goes, and he wins it. Pilla comes through for second, Cardenas is third as Jerome Young ties up, and he's done it. He's got that world record. Michael Johnson,
I'm Lythe Pillay and I'm a 400 meter sprinter. I've been competing in the 400 for more than 5 years now. Majority of our track work consists of sessions revolving around speed endurance. So obviously we will have days we emphasize more on speed, and then where we emphasize more on endurance. And then gym wise, we just try to focus on getting my overall body strength up, my weight to power ratio up. With the gym work, we've introduced more squats, more lifting. So me being a 400 specialist, my priority isn't to pick up weight, but to try to become stronger and maintain a lighter weight. I always remind myself not to get caught up in the hype. Just try to keep it, keep it calm, keep it controlled, don't get carried away. But other than that, I'm quite enthusiastic about the season.
After Pillay went nearly 0.3 of a second quicker than the fastest split ever run 42.94, achieved by American legend Michael Johnson back in 1993, athletics fans and analysts were asking serious questions about the legitimacy of his time of 42.66. But after breaking this 33-year-old record, he said something that stunned the entire world.
Thank you. I'm feeling good, feeling confident. I think it was a nice test against the elements and the weather, so I've seen that my body is able to adapt to all kinds of conditions that still show up under pressure, so I'm happy with the champion.
He simply said, "Let's go do it again." And those 5 words said everything, because this man is not done. He is not satisfied. He wants to stay alive in this game and keep pushing the limits of what is humanly possible. Which is exactly why everyone is now saying the same thing. Is Lythe Pillay the next Michael Johnson, or is he something even better? Before we talk about what happened in Gaborone, you need to understand where this man came from, because Lythe Pillay is not a name that appeared out of nowhere. Born February 25th, 2003, in Benoni, a city east of Johannesburg. Raised by his mother, Beverly, in a modest home. He wasn't the kid who blew everyone away in primary school. He wasn't the obvious prodigy. His coaches took a patient approach. Nothing forced, nothing rushed. Just steady, quiet progress. A talent scout spotted something though. And that door led to a scholarship at King Edward VII School in Johannesburg. Under coach Lindy du Plessis, the development accelerated. At 15:46.76 seconds for the 400, at 16:46.26, at 18:45.53. Step by step, no drama, no headlines, just a young man with a plan and a BCom in accounting he was studying on the side. You would never look at this man and think, world record breaker. That's exactly what makes what happened next so extraordinary. By 2021, Lythe Pillay was at the Tokyo Olympics as part of the South African relay squad. In 2022, at just 19 years old, he won gold at the World Athletics U20 Championships in Cali, Colombia, sick, injured, and still first across the line. A world junior champion. But in the individual event, the 400 meters flat, one man, one lane, no teammates to carry him, something kept stopping him. Eliminated in the 400 meters semi-finals at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Eliminated again at the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo. 2 major championships. Same round. Same result. His personal best, 44.31 seconds. Exceptional, but not the number that makes you the favourite anywhere. The question that followed him into 2026 was uncomfortable. Could he deliver when the moment was the biggest? He hadn't answered it yet. August 22nd, 1993, Stuttgart, Germany, the United States 4x400 relay team. Michael Johnson on the anchor leg. A man who would go on to win double gold at Atlanta 1996. A man who would set the 400 meter world record of 43.19 in 1999. But that night in Stuttgart, He produced something the sport had never seen: 42.94 seconds, the only relay league ever clocked under 43 seconds. For 33 years, the fastest men alive tried to touch that number. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, Rai Benjamin, 43.13, Matthew Hudson-Smith, 43.0, Letsile Tebogo, the Olympic 200 metres champion, 43.04. The gap between 43.0 and 42.94 is tiny on paper. Over 33 years of competition, it felt like a canyon. May 2026. The World Athletics Relays, Gaborone, Botswana, the first time this competition had ever been held on African soil. The Botswana National Stadium was electric, a home crowd ready to celebrate their heroes, and Botswana had heroes. Letsile Tebogo, the Olympic 200 metres gold medalist, Colin Keben-Kippie, the reigning 400 metres world champion. The most star-powered relay team not called the United States. South Africa? They were reshuffled. Pillay had already run the mixed 4x400 the day before. He set out the men's heats entirely. The coaching staff made a late call, put him on the second leg in place of the world under-24 champion. It raised eyebrows. You're pulling out a world junior champion and replacing him with a man who couldn't get past a semi-final at the last two individual majors. Bold. Very bold. Miti Mthimkhulu ran the opening leg, handed the baton to Pillay in second place. Botswana's lead was real, the home crowd was already loud. Then Letsile Tebogo took the baton for Botswana on the second leg. Olympic 200 metres champion. A man who makes 43-second athletes look like they're standing still. Tebogo surged down the back straight, the gap grew. Everything about that moment said, Botswana is about to bury this race. Nobody saw what came next. Pillay didn't just hold the gap, he closed it. He caught Tebogo. He went past him. Tebogo split 43.50 seconds. Exceptional, Pillay split 42.66 seconds.